Good morning, everybody. Well, it's morning for me is 9:02, so somebody might be a little bit later or not. But anyhow, I hope everybody's doing wonderful today. I am actually very happy. I started working as pretty much a legal secretary, so I'm really excited about that. That was yesterday. Sorry, you guys caught me doing my hair again, which is okay because I'm perfectly fine with that. But my friend Anaya had actually messaged me yesterday. You can find her on Facebook, Anayah, gorgeous woman, you know. But she actually yesterday she texted me about she got her F on her driver's license or her ID, and I was so excited for her because she's such a great person. She's gonna actually, she knows the doctor and everything, so she's gonna see about getting me in there. The doctor is actually really cheap since I'm doing it out of pocket for everything because I have no insurance, and the insurance doesn't cover the estrogen and blah 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 anyway. It only covers the spiral. I am really, really excited and hoping to get my F soon. Excuse me, I had a yogurt and some milk. Hopefully I'll be able to get in and get my my F changed soon, either with my school money or my tax money. So I'm really excited because that could come soon, and I know my boyfriend would be super excited about that because then legally I am a female, whether I have, you know, down there done yet or not. Got my own hair in my mouth. Ow. There we go. Look at that. Anyway. So I'm really super excited about that. I've been really badly wanting to do it, of course, because obviously I live as, ooh, excuse me, that's my sister. My sister from my auntie. No, she's my cousin, but I call her my sister. Oh. So I'm just super duper excited about being able to get my F changed, or my M changed to an F, because, you know, that is who I am. That's who I live as. You know, that's who I present myself as a female, not a male. And I really hate the fact, and oh my God, does it give me the most anxiety in the world when somebody has to look at my ID and know that it says M when they're looking and see an F. So what's the point of that? I don't know. I guess it's just such a freaking bleh, I suppose, for me, because it does bother me. I know some people say, well, it shouldn't bother you because you're transgendered and you want people to know. No, well, I don't want people to know because that's not who I am. If I wanted people to know I would say it. I would be out there saying, oh, I'm transgendered, you know, and then be victimized or put in the sense that's my boyfriend. And then be put in the sense of everybody's eyes, and then be put in the aspect that with Arizona, they can fire you. There's no law against firing somebody for being LGBT in any sense. If somebody found out, excuse me, if somebody found out about the whole transgender thing and it really bothered them, they could fire me, and they could say, oh, well, I fired Angel for being transgendered, and they can't say, oh, well, that's illegal, because it's not. It's not illegal on a federal sense or a state sense for Arizona. And that's something that came up in my ethics class, but they don't really know. My teacher knew I was transgendered. We were talking about a few things because she had brought up a subject a while back. A while back. The class is only a month long. But she had brought up some things about being, you know, LGBT. We were talking about people getting fired for no reason and things like that. I said, well, I had a lesbian friend because I lied because I'm not trying to put out there that I'm transgendered or whatever, because we had already talked about something else with the class, and I don't really think that people knew I was transgender. And so I had brought up, no, that's illegal, and they have this, and blah, 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 and then one of the other guys was like, no, that's illegal, ain't y'all, like, anyway. So it's not illegal in Arizona for you to do that, and it's not a federal law either, so it's not illegal in any sense to fire somebody for being LGBT, as shitty and stupid as that is. I also got my estrogen in yesterday, thank goodness, because I have been waiting for my estrogen for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. I was out for a little over, actually I was out for 2 weeks yesterday, excuse me, and I had ordered it on the 8th and it got shipped on the 9th, and it takes 7 to 14 business days. Well, so I'm really, really happy. I'm really excited about everything. Obviously I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high because it's a possibility that it might take a little bit longer. But that's okay. And I don't know if Arizona allows you to change the... Excuse me, I'm sorry, I do this a lot because I get sweaty and then my nose runs from doing my hair, which is why you probably hear a fan. But I get, I don't know if Arizona allows you to change the F, or the M and the F on, or whatever, on your birth certificate. That's my sister again. But I don't know if they will... Oh my god, I hate when my hair gets stuck in my face and the sweat or whatever in your face, you know. Anyway, I don't know if they allow you to change it on your birth certificate, and if they do, that would be awesome. I mean, I wasn't born here. I was born in California, so I'm sure that I could change it on my birth certificate. Another thing that I would like to change on my birth certificate is my name. I legally changed my name to Angel, and I took my mom's maiden name. This fan blows hair in my face. It irritates the crap out of me. I legally changed my name to Angel Rain, and then my mom's maiden name. I don't want to give you my maiden name or my last name, but my mom was so excited about that, and I never changed my name on my birth certificate because at that point I was worried that my mom would be upset and it would bother her that I had changed my name and everything on my birth certificate, considering that's not who I was born as. But as I continually progress in my transition, I think my mom has seen that this is who I am. She does call me by the proper pronoun, things like that. Oh, that's another thing. I know I told you guys that I had some issues with my brother and everything. But ever since I had that conversation with him about not allowing or not wanting people in my life that couldn't show me the same respect that I show them by properly, they don't necessarily have to agree that I'm being, that I am going through my transition and everything, but they can at the very least, respect the fact that I am going through all of this. Because this is who I am as a person, and they can still respect me by putting, calling me by the right pronoun, whether they believe it or not. You don't force your beliefs on somebody else, whether you agree with it or not. You still show the same respect. Even in Christianity, which my mom and I were talking about, it's not for the person to lay judgment, it's for God. And this is what my mom was saying, because I don't necessarily believe in everything the same way. Have the same morals, I always have, just because that's what I grew up and saw in life and wanted my life to be better, so I developed my own morals, and it just happened to coincide with a lot of morals of religion, but other than the spreading the word of God stuff. But my mom was telling me that she thinks that it's better for him to call me that because not only is it not his place to throw judgment or push what he believes is right or wrong on somebody, it's against what he believes in the Bible, because when you believe in that kind of thing, especially with religion, you don't force your beliefs on somebody else. You just speak the word of God, and by doing that is not forcing your beliefs. As long as you can still speak the word of God and not throw someone under a bus or put somebody down in the face of everybody else, or like in the instance of my neighbor when he threatened me, and I had called my brother over here to stay with me until my boyfriend got home, and my boyfriend probably would have beat the hell out of this person, but he said, the guy had asked my brother who he was, and he goes, "I'm his brother," like that. Well, when you're saying something like that, how disrespectful? How disrespectful is that? Considering that I don't put out there that I'm transgender in my apartment complex. I think one person knew, two people did. The one person moved to Virginia, who I still talk to. The other one moved to a different apartment complex, who I still talk to. And they're not the same, they ain't going to put that out there, that I'm transgendered or whatever. They may talk to some of the same people in here. There's guys in here that think I'm gorgeous. They know I have a boyfriend, so they didn't do anything. And, they know that I love my boyfriend, and I'm not going to cheat on him. But, I don't know. I just find it very disrespectful for somebody who does believe in God to put someone else down in the first place, because that's not what God is about. I mean, I'm not the most religious of people because I'm not a religious person. Never have been. Well, I was actually when I was younger, but I don't know. It's just something that I don't fully feel that somebody else should have to force onto someone else, because that actually, people don't realize that by forcing what you believe on someone else, it actually turns them away farther from what you would like to spread the word about, because you don't know how to communicate properly. They tend to notice that most Christians or most Catholics or whoever that are doing this to them, they don't want to join that religion or start believing in that religion in the same sense, because or convert or whatever you want to call it, but because their throat is being sliced with tons of information and put downs, and you're this, you're that, you're going to hell, blah blah blah, and that's not the way to communicate with people. And that's something that my mom had to talk to my brother about, because that's how he was acting towards me. So anyhow, my 15 minutes, I still got about 2 minutes, is about to be up. At least this time you guys got to see me fully do my hair instead of only half of it. I don't know. It's just really difficult for me to deal with that kind of stuff at times, because I would like to be able to be seen as nothing but a woman and not have to put, oh, well, M or put M on my information just because my driver's license, or legally I am still M. I want to be able to just put female and not have to worry about anything else after that. I think that would be fair for somebody that is transgender. But anyhow, you guys, always surround yourself with support. People who love you no matter what. People who are going to be there for you, have your back. Sometimes just remember that family isn't always blood. Family can be somebody you met 12 years ago. 2 years ago, that you could consider family, because those family, in my thought, or how I see it, is somebody who is always there for you, supports you, and loves you unconditionally. So remember that, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, day, morning, evening, whatever time of the day or afternoon you find yourself watching this.